Hey, what's going on, guys? It's CryptoBestBuys back for another video, and today is a pretty special video. So it's going to be a little bit different from my usual looking at individual crypto, but in today's video I want to talk about a certain sector of crypto that I think is going to be huge in the near future. Now, obviously what I'm talking about is going to be AI. Now, as we can just see by the Google Trends, AI is really starting to take off. Just in the last let's look at the last 90 days even. AI interest is just slowly increasing over time as we push towards the new year. I think AI is going to be pretty much all over the place. Now, the reason I say that is because AI, unlike other sectors in crypto, for example, NFTs, people don't really understand NFTs, and AI is very easy to understand. So AI is artificial intelligence that can make very common tasks done by the computer. So people who don't have any interest in crypto particularly are going to understand what AI can do because they're going to see it firsthand. They're seeing it now with generated videos, photos, things like ChatGPT that can generate text. So they're seeing firsthand what AI can do. With NFTs, it was very much a more niche sort of direction. People outside of the crypto space didn't really understand it. Now, that doesn't mean that things that people don't understand don't take off. For example, when the internet first came out, obviously people didn't understand it at first, and now we're all on the internet. So I'm not saying that NFTs aren't going to be successful, but I'm just saying AI is a bit more general and broad for people to get into. Now, the specifics I want to talk about is going to be different sectors of AI. Now, there are multiple sectors. So the one I want to highlight today is generative AI. So that's a sector that is, it's by its name, it's AI that generates multiple different things. This sector is currently up 20% in the last 24 hours and has seen a trading volume increase of nearly 200% or 170%. To $28 million. So for a market cap of a single sector to increase by 20% is just pretty much unheard of. Now, I won't lie, most of that was due to Numia, which is a project that already is pretty established and has been around for a while, and it has a market cap of 100 million. So it's fair to say that this took up majority of that share of the increase in the sector. However, Numia is a big project in this sector. If we have a look at all time, we can see Numia has been around since around about 2017. So it's pretty much established. We hit lows of $10 back in November of last year, and then a high of $60 to $70 in the bull run of 2021. So Numia is an Ethereum-based platform allowing developers and data scientists to experiment and create machine learning models. So Numia essentially acts as the blockchain or the shovels, as you would say, for building AI platforms. And I just think this sector is going to be absolutely huge. Now, if we just have a quick look towards the kind of cryptos we can see, having a look at the 24 hours, we see some projects up 100%, 40%, 10%. Now, that are really good signs, but looking past the numbers of the specifics, there are plenty of projects on here that are also going to be scams now. For example, I think that this crypto right here, Crypto AI, is such a bait name, but it's pretty obviously a scam. Just having a look at the 7-day, even just the way it's not a good sign when we're seeing massive dumps in different specific areas. It means that people are just it has very low liquidity, and people are dumping on purpose, which could be the owner. So having a look and a deep dive into these different projects is going to be really important. But there are certainly going to be projects on here that are going to do crazy numbers, not only in this sector but in the whole AI sector. And I think I'll make another video expanding on the biggest upside potential projects I think we have out there. However, I would just say be a bit careful about sort of jumping into random projects like Boomer Coin. It's funny to see, but there are people who will fall for these different things, but having a look at different AI sectors is going to change people's lives, literally. We're going to see many, many millionaires come out of the AI sector, and you could be one of them if you do enough research to, these different projects. I would say generative AI is still on the verge of being, big. It's still in early building block stages. As we can see here, market cap is only 200 million. Now that's less than some, most big projects whole market cap. So this is one sector that is heavily underrated. I think this sector could easily be a $2 billion to $5 billion sector. Now that depends on the different projects we have in there. Most of them are very new and not established. So you want to choose something that has some kind of repertoire. But I think having a look at generative AI for the future is a really good sign.